going on YouTube? It is your boy again, Jordan JC, and I am back here on the ATS report. Hey, he has arrived. He is here. He is him, and he is Christopher Eubanks. Yes, sir. Atlanta's very own did a very, very good job of putting himself on the map in this year's Wimbledon tournament. Of course, he was ousted recently by Daniil Medvedev, but man, to say he had a great run is an understatement. That man had a excellent run in the Wimbledon tournament, and we're here to discuss it briefly. So, just some of the things that he accomplished actually before he got to Daniil Medvedev. He actually faced off against the number 5 player in the world, Stefanos Tsitsipas, and I hope I'm saying that name right. But yeah, for all you who all follow the tennis and follow Wimbledon, this man did an excellent job, and he's a fan favorite now. You saw him putting up the heart when he was walking out of the stadium. Everybody loves this guy now. And again, it's just amazing. Obviously, there's a huge amount of international talent in tennis. And it's just, it's really good to see some homegrown talent, especially from the ATL, do his thing. And one of the things that really stood out to me was he broke a record that has been standing, I want to say, for the last 31 years plus, or 30 years plus. He won or had the most winners in the tournament during his run at 317, folks. 317. That record was held by Andre Agassi all the way back since 1992. First of all, I just want to give out a shout out to Andre Agassi, because that was actually the person that led me to watch tennis back when I was younger. Andre Agassi, he was sort of an underdog. I always go for the underdogs. I don't know what it is. In most sports, I love an underdog story, and Andre Agassi was just that. Even though he held his own, he had one of the best return serves I've ever seen. Andre was always getting ousted by Pete Sampras, right? Pete Sampras was the top dog. Even like later on in years, I was following Andy Roddick. Andy Roddick was always getting ousted by Roger Federer, but they always had these really great matchups, right? And so I think that Christopher Eubanks, even though he got ousted by Medvedev, you can't tell me that he didn't hold his own. He literally was actually about to win. Medvedev had him, I believe, in the first set. It was 6-4, and then Eubanks kind of just got rolling. He won 6-1 the next set, then he won 6-4, and that fourth set is what really turned it around for Medvedev, but he almost lost the match. It was 7-6, and I believe they went to 4 different occasions where they had to go back and forth for advantage for that 7th point. Medvedev won, and then apparently Eubanks ran out of steam for that 5th set and lost 6-1 and lost the match. But shout out to Christopher Eubanks for, first of all, holding his own, putting himself on the map. Another thing I wanted to mention is that going into the tournament, Chris Eubanks was actually ranked number 77 in the entire world. But now that he's gone and he's already gotten to a top 8 finish in this matchup or in this round, he's expected to rise all the way to number 31. That is amazing. You've cut off more than half of your ranking because of the how you put down in the tournament. And so just an amazing job. Look out for his name. I believe that this is something that's going to propel him to get even better rankings in the future. We could talk about maybe possibly a top 10 player coming right here from the States and obviously Atlanta, Georgia. So it just feels good to have somebody, excel that's within the country. That's just really, really good feat for him. And one of the things that impresses me is that I believe he's only 26 or 27 years old. And so he has a ways to go. This is only the beginning for him. And so kudos to him. Of course, you saw that he got some love from Coco Gauff in the stands. She was applauding as well when he was walking off. And of course, she's ranked very high. She's, I believe, number 7 in the world for women. And it was just a feel-good story. He did his thing. He didn't go against talent that was just kind of like it was basic talent. He beat some really good people that were top 10 ranked. And again, like I said, he held his own against Medvedev. So I want to see and get you all's opinion on what you think about his rise and his exposure, him just being an amazing player throughout this whole tournament. Despite his loss, it was close. I want to see what you all have to say about that. Do you think that this is something that will propel him to actually become even better? If he's going to be ranked eventually number 31, do you think that he'll get even better rankings? Do you think that this will take him to even more success? How do you all feel about this? I think it will. Leave your comments down below, and we will talk again in the next episode of the ATS Report.